sound now? Do we have sound now? Huh? 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 So, hi, everybody. I'm Elizabeth. Hopefully, we have sound now. I'm waiting for it to pop up. This is the exciting introduction to all of the live streams where I get to sit in here and find out if we have sound. We have sound. Yay. So, okay, let's go to the kitchen. We're going to be making paint today. Getting to do a couple of colors. These are ones that literally I'm just doing because I need them for the collection. As far as paint for the market goes, I'm going to give you guys, since you're here early, you can kind of see this is where things are right now as we get going. But we'll be working on just getting some of my palette as well as a couple of other things put together. I'm bringing this over close so I don't have to walk so far. But I'm just realizing I forgot to put on shoes. So let's see Lottie here. Had a meeting, did a couple things. There you are. There you are, fuzzy princess. Okay. Come back in here. Oh, we got a switch bug leg. I try to keep the switch bug legs out. Okay, we're gonna go to face cam because we're not that kind of channel. Not a foot channel while I put on my shoes and my camera is now falling. There we go. So getting some socks. Yeah, it's one of those days. I don't know if your Friday has been as like disjointed as mine, but just doing a lot of like 1,000 little tasks. It's just been little task after little task after little task. So, ah, it flipped over. It flipped over, guys. Shh. Those feet are your feet. Yes, they are. No. But yeah, it's been a kind of one of those days. I did paint inspection. So went through and like did a visual inspection of all the paint that'll be going out, like literally opened every container, made sure everything was good inside. Then got that done. It's one of those jobs is like it's not that much fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I'm putting on the wrong shoes. I want these shoes, not my. We're not putting on slippers. We're putting on real shoes so that my feet are protected. These shoes do not match my outfit. They are like a totally wrong color, but there we go. We are fixed. So I'm gonna need to fix it. So we've got my special quarter in here so we can fix it. Guys, professional live streamer here. Can you tell? Professional content creator. But we're gonna get to the making of the paint. Normally it takes a few minutes for people to get in here. So I'm not too worried while we get everything ready. There we go. I'm gonna have to take you guys out. Where is my quarter? There's my quarter. I have a quarter. It is like the perfect tool for tightening the camera. Let's tighten the camera here. It's funny when it decides to go loose because it was doing like great. And now all of a sudden it's like, we don't want to be tight anymore. You just want to make your life difficult. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Getting set up here. There we go. Tight enough. Okay, let's go through the colors today. It is feeling noodle. Oh, I was working on some stuff. Yeah, getting it all together. There we go. So these are the colors today. Pozzoli red, the other Mars red, the yellow shade, Ambrosio yellow earth, and German vine black. 3 that will feel very different from each other. All 3 of those are like a unique little paint. Obviously, with the Pozzoli red, we'll be doing just a little bit. The others I'll be doing multiple pans of. But that is the colors for today. This is getting ready for future stuff. At this point, if the paint isn't dry and ready, it's not going to be going to market tomorrow. And some of it is, I'm just realizing I left my coffee in the other room. We got to go get the coffee real quick. Find the coffee. We're on a coffee hunt real quick. Important things, guys. Important things. I set it down. I've got a missing, by the way, phone cord. Like, I went to get the charger for both because my iPad and my phone, and completely missing. Can't find it anywhere. So the one that goes for my iPad is gone. I have my phone charger, but yeah, not the iPad charger, which is really, really weird. I've kind of come through the house multiple times. Where is coffee? That's what I was getting. There it is. Found it. It was in here the whole time. Okay, coffee achieved. Hey, Christina, welcome in. We're getting ready to make paint. We are now ready to do it. Look by Egbert. No, the cord isn't by Egbert. The phone cord is, but not the. Yeah, I just went over there and checked again. The iPad cord is not there. So what's going on? We are making paint. So I had a couple of little things I had to get together because of meetings before streams. So now we're ready. Plus, it takes everybody a minute to get in here. So now we are ready. Yeah, I've at least got the phone cord. The phone cord's the more important one. So, yep, we're starting with Posillipo red, which is a good, like, it's a great red. Um, I'm not for sure how much I have left of this one. So we're going to be measuring it out. Let's measure it so you guys can see. I think I'll be close. And yes, I am accounting for the fact that I'm spilling a little bit. I think I'm going to be closer to a full teaspoon. There's one. Close enough considering this color is basically only going to be used for me. I'm going to call it like 3/4. I'm going to have to order more of that one to make it available. So this one's fun for me. But first we start with pigment. We'll make the watercolor. Then we're going to add some watercolor pigment or watercolor medium. I've used so many words today in so many different areas. Then like half. Teeny bit extra. There we go. That'll be plenty right there. Guys, if you enjoy this relaxing paint making content, make sure to drop a like. It helps the channel a lot. This is making watercolor right here. And then a quick reminder that tomorrow's live stream will be a little different because it is the first market. So I'll be going live from the market once we're set up. So there we are. And now we mull. And this is mulling. What it does is it combines the binder and the medium with the pigment molecule. So we're smushing them all together. Yeah, I think this one is a really pretty color. It's very, very similar to Venetian red, so that's why I haven't been like in a super big rush to replace it. Like it's available, but I don't know if this one's going to be completely in the regular line or not. just because it is so similar. I think it's a little more yellow than Venetian red, just like the teeniest bit, but and I'm gonna kind of break the rule here in that I'm just gonna dump all of this into my half pan versus even making a bottle for it right now. Normally I'll put it in a bottle, but because this is just such a little amount, it's just gonna go straight into half pan for me. So yeah, making the paint. It looks like tomatoes. I can kind of see that. I don't have any tomatoes currently. I was just looking over. It's like I finished all my little grape tomatoes. We could have compared. There's some figure eights here. Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. So it is a windy day. It's like combining the word blustery and windy together. When I was little, I had, again, we were talking about records the other day. I had a record that was Winnie the Pooh about the blustery day. Look at all those likes. I see all those little hearts in the corner. Almost done. What is barking? We have to go let the little pup out early. Where are you, Lottie Lou? You're there. Okay, just a second. Coming over here to me. She needs to go to visit the front yard. Let me finish this really, really quick, and then we will go. Okay? Can you be patient for just that moment? Mm. Okay, this feels good. Not feeling anything strange. Not seeing any chunks. We look smooth. Silky smooth. Okay. So, brush. I had the brush. Lottie, where did my brush go? Where did my brush go, Lottie? I thought I had everything over here. I was trying to be so good. Where is the brush? It was still over there, silly puppy. The brush was still over on the other side of the kitchen. Okay. So, again, I was trying to be super good, guys. I've got my swatches here ready to go, the little cards. This is so that is I put the paint name, the medium, and that's the mixing ratio. In case you guys are wondering what it means 12A. This feels dry. My brush isn't wet yet. There we go. Okay, there is that. Swatch complete. Now to put it on my palette. There we go. Those are the only swatches I need. I'm gonna move you guys just a little bit here. We're gonna try to get this all in frame. Here, I will scoop it to the middle. That'll, right here, we'll do the scoop. Okay, there we go. Scoop to the middle. Now to try to get it in here. Can I get it all in one shot? That is the question. I'm trying, guys. We are trying hard. I think I can't get it in the same shot here. Oh, I had one more card I needed to do. Oh, I'm glad I remembered. Where I got that all. We got to do the inventory card. I try to load quite a bit right here. I get it wet and then I see how far to go. And that kind of gives a little bit of an idea for the gradient for it. There we go. Okay, got it. Now we can go back to filling the pan. Okay, fill the pan. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a, because it has already filled the pan. I was trying to keep from having to do a tube, but we're gonna have to do a tube. The thing is, it dries, and when it dries, it's not gonna take up that much space. I guess if I need to make some dots for something, I'll have a little bit for dots. That's like the teeniest little bit of paint in there. It's a tiny little bit, teeny tiny. There we go. Okay, one color down. The fun thing is all of these are going to be new for my palette. So today, every single one of the ones I'm making aren't in my palette. So I'll write the name then. I'll put that on in a moment. Okay, so now it's time to go to sink time. It's time to wash up. So sink time. Oh, I've got spoons. We need to put spoons over in the dishwasher. There we go. Clean the sink out a little bit here. I don't want food stuff and messing with my paint. It's like I don't want paints messing with my food stuff. And yes, I am cleaning using a bottle brush right now. I do have a sponge right here. I could just use the sponge. That would make way more sense. There we go. Get the food things out of the way because I don't like mixing food and paint, obviously. Even though the food, like all my paints are non-toxic. They won't taste great, but there's nothing in them that would hurt you. Okay. Rinse, rinse, rinse. I've got red on this. Needs to come off. I'm trying to find the happy medium for temps. I like it a little warm. Dissolves the paint faster, makes cleaning easier. Clean this because I will now need it to dry. There we go. Okay. First load of sink time done. Hope you guys enjoyed that riveting sink content. Hey, Bluey, welcome in, Bluey lovers. Right now I am working on getting paints ready for market. We're going to take this guy over here. So these are some of the new shades I have. You guys want to see some of the stuff for market? It's all right here, getting prepped and ready. So still getting it all together. I've got my look, my swatch card decks right here showing all the palettes. Then you can see the different colors. This is the gouache one. So I worked on having these to where they're like ready, like grab and go. So that's what those cards will go on here. So they'll go in the watercolor swatch cards once I get them done. So, but yeah, dot cards are new, and these are the little palettes. So the dot cards, and I'm going to grab one here that is not going to market because it's a mess up right here. So I've got it out because it's messy right there. So they look like that inside of the envelopes, but then I also have them for sale for the market in these little 6 count. Now there's a lot more paint in the 6 count. So than there is in the dot card. So that is the difference. The dot cards, it's literally like one dot. Okay, so let's get ready for the next color. So guys, do we want to do, let's get ready here. Do we want to do Mars Red, Yellow Earth, or German Vine Black? Oh, let Lottie out. Yes, she needed to. Lottie, let's go out. Can you go potty? Lottie, go potty? Look how excited she is. Look how excited she is. Got to get her clipped in. And then while she's out, if anybody has any questions, I can answer questions about all the little bits and pieces and everything going on with this. If you guys saw this, these are my little bonus dots. Sometimes for some reason the paint doesn't want to stick to the paper, so I have those, and those will be like, I'll probably do grab bags of those once I get enough to say, hey, anybody want some? So the dot cards hopefully will be available soon-ish online. I've got some things to work out with those, so they'll be coming. It will be coming. And then, but right now, the only thing I've got for sale is the pencil swatch charts over on the Etsy store. Sorry, wait for Lottie Lou. It is windy. North of us is supposed to get storms, but we're gonna get mist. So our drought gets more droughty, I guess. So we're just getting the wind. It was actually weird that because I'm in Tennessee and we lived in California before this, and we literally just got we had like a high risk fire day, and I'm like, wildfires. Like I thought we left wildfires. Like we traded tornadoes for wildfires, and then it was like, nope, now we get both. Although a Tennessee wildfire is nothing like a California wildfire. That is for sure. So as soon as Lottie comes back in, we'll get back to making paint. So we've got to think, do we want red, yellow, or black? We have 3 colors, red, yellow, or black. So I need to know which ones you guys want to do. Okay, come on in, Lottie. Oh, I gotta put you guys down. She's got a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, all fixed. Lottie likes to get herself a little bit hung up. If she gets any resistance, yellow, we got 1 vote for yellow. If she gets any resistance on her lead, then she is like, nope, I can't go anywhere. You must come save me. Okay, so we have 1 vote for yellow. Let's let you guys see these here. So you can vote which one you want. We have yellow, red, or black. And this is a yellow earth, so it's going to be more ochre-y of a color. Not like super, not going to be like the Mars yellow or the ochre. It's still a pretty yellow, but just to let you know where the value kind of lies with it, or the hue. And we've got this red, which is Mars Mars red yellow shade. And the German vine black. The German vine black is going to behave really differently. That's kind of its interesting bit. So we got 1 vote for yellow. Anybody else? It's one of the speak now. Go ahead and write I'm going to go ahead and write the labels while you guys are voting. Those are our 3 color choices. Another vote for yellow. So we have 2 yellows. One more. Oh, we're almost to 20 likes already. Okay. Looks like we're doing yellow. So we will be doing Ambrosio Yellow Earth next. Again, only 4 colors today. I have a lot of things I have to get done. On top of the market, I am having a lot of people to my house this weekend. So I've got to get ready for that as well. Okay, there's that. Get my stuff dried. Sorry we don't have a towel cam, guys. Okay, coffee is done already for the day. I am doing the full amount here. So this will be a full 2 teaspoon mix. We gotta do 4 of these. 3 and 4. We are so close to 20 likes already. 19 likes. Wow, you guys are so cool. So much fun to get to hang out with everybody while I work. Okay, there we go. Making our volcano. Volcano made. Volcano made. 2 teaspoons. Probably gonna have to pour a little in. There we go. We hit 20! Yay! 20 likes. That's so cool. So glad you guys are here to hang out, make paint with me. Watercolor paint. We started with pigment. We've added the yeah, it does update a little letter on my end. It's so funny because like it's across the board for creators. And I've seen this like everywhere. Like the view that the viewer has is typically 1 like ahead than what shows on my screen. And what shows on their screen. Hi, Kim Moore. Welcome in. Glad you are joining us. Make and paint. This is watercolor. Next week we will be doing some gouache as well. I've got a couple of watercolors to finish up. But we'll also be doing some gouache. But this is my first market of the year is tomorrow. So I'm getting ready for that. This color is Ambrosio Yellow Earth. It is an earth pigment. I am just doing single pigment paints right now, so I'm not mixing them to make colors. As I'm coming up with some ways that might be fun and interactive. So a little more like, this is actually this color. It'll look more like that color here in just a second. It's actually very yellow. Yeah, it is paint. And this is a paint muller, so to make paint, you basically smushing. You basically have to smush the pigment into the medium. So that's what I'm doing right here, and that gets them combined. It's the same way that you make oil paint. Gouache is made the same way. It's just the different mediums for them. So this is watercolor right here. The main difference between gouache and watercolor is that never makes my yeah. I started a little over a year ago, mainly because I was upset when I saw how much, like, plastic packaging was involved in art supplies, and so I was trying to figure out a way to make art supplies that had less plastic. So, yeah, this is Ambrosio Yellow Earth. It is a yellow ochre. It's a and it is a true yellow. It's PY43. It falls under yellows, not browns. But yeah, I will say this is not the worst color we've had. Guys, this one's still pretty yellow. We've had much worse colors that, look like other things, and we get really funny comments on those. This one's pretty done. Yeah, funny colors always bring comments, they do. Just a reminder, we do try to keep it PG in here and safe for work. Yeah, pretty much. I do can see toddlers doing that, so, okay, almost done. You can see it's lightened up quite a bit as the mullings come together. I'm gonna scrape it and we'll do one more mulling, and the color will be done. It comes together pretty easily. Yeah, please, yeah, this is a sign you probably have something wrong. Okay. Okay, keep mixing the paint. We just see too, once I get over to my other ones, how this one compares with the different ochres. Because I put this one in like the ochre family, yellow ochres, dark ochre, so we'll get to see that. Okay, almost done mulling. Okay, almost done. Hard to believe it's already April. Feel like February and March went super, super fast. January was like a normal length month, it felt like. But then March and April were a blur. Okay, there we go. We are ready for the next step. We will get to swatch this puppy. We will do the things. Okay, let's grab the right card. There's that guy. And this one. Got Ambrosio, Yellow Earth, which is interesting because an earth pigment means it's made from dirt. So that's pretty cool that they got this color out of dirt. Okay, brush right here. Then we'll revisit this one in a minute. You'll get to see what it looks like dry. When it's wet paint, it's always a little darker. Then it dries and it'll be a little lighter. So there is that. It is fairly, looks like honey mustard. It is a lot like honey mustard. Yeah, the flip-flopping of the weather made it feel like it went fast. Then again, we didn't have a whole lot of change. We just had one cold snap and all of that. Okay, there's that. Now needs water. There we go. There's a paint smell. So welcome in, guys. I think sometimes there are comments I don't see because you guys say, I've been noticing that there are times where you guys say hello to people and I don't see like a comment from them. Like, I don't know who that is. So it's kind of weird. And I'm doing this natively through the YouTube app. There's no third party in here. Okay, I forgot to do the little swatch over here too. Okay, Ambrosio Yellow Earth. Right there. There we go. Oop, sorry. Didn't mean to hit you there. No, I didn't see that. It's not in my, it doesn't show up in my chat. No. Isn't that weird? I need to see those things. So it is not super useful. Here we go. I'm going to show all messages. I'm making sure. I just clicked that again. So yeah. It's really weird. It's really weird. I'm not trying to be rude, so if you feel like I'm ignoring you with that. Now, if you said, like, the same comment and I'm in the same area, like, in the same genre, and I've just kind of been ignoring it's because I don't wanna talk about it. I see it on the TV and not on my iPad. Okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, we are going first into the bottle because the bottle will make actually, we're just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this way, guys. You guys haven't seen me fill it this way. We're gonna fill this way first. I'm gonna take a little bit over to my palette over here. There we go. Now I'm gonna use a little pin to move it to get it all into the corners. I'm also gonna actually I should just be able to do it this way. It's just running into them on its own. Get into that corner. Get deep into the corner because that also helps them stay in. There's one. There's two. I have no idea what you mean. Money, money. We're making paint. We're making watercolor paints here. Okay, now we'll fill the bottle. So hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully I'll be able to see those because I'm not trying to be rude. And I wonder how many people I haven't said hi to who said hi. That also makes me sad. Like I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see Bama and Emily. Nothing. What the heck? Okay. What am I doing? I am making paint. Hello, evil. Welcome. Yeah, Bama like Alabama. That's what I figured. Did I say Bama? I'm thinking Bama, Bama. I'm in Tennessee. I know how to say that word. Um, but yeah, this is watercolor. This is Ambrosio Yellow Earth. The pigment looks like this. You get it into this. Yeah. I like this color too. I think it's this yeah. That one making paint. Gem Deckard. I like the color too. Hey solar fan, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. We are making watercolor paints together. This is Ambrosio Yellow Earth. So I'm just finished mixing it all up. I have 2 more to go today. Today's a short day because tomorrow is my first market and I have a lot of things that I need to get done and I need to focus. So yeah, Yellow Earth. And the good news is like the half pans I'm making right now, I have another show Thursday of next week. These will not be ready for that show. But these will be ready for the May market. So Most of the pans that I thought would be ready for this one have taken too long to dry. The humidity's been high enough that, like, they're just taking their dear sweet time. Thanks for the subscribe. Solar, welcome. It's one of those, it's not a huge deal to not have them. I have a lot of paints. No, 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 no. I do not smoke it. I dry it. So we dry the watercolor pans, and the humidity has had it. So has had it to where they're not drying well. So see, you dry them in there. No, do not smoke it. I can show you some of mine that are dry in here. So there we go. That would be weird. That would be very weird. Can't imagine it'd be pleasant. Sounds like something you would do stupidly in high school, thinking it'd be a fun, cool idea, and then you're like, that was a bad idea. Okay, 2 down. It's time for sink time. We gotta go clean. So welcome in, Brinson. Do I make oil based? I do not currently make oil based. I have the items to make them because I'm trying to produce my things without any single like plastics in the packaging. That has made the one part difficult to put anything in tubes because right now the only sorting I can do for tubes has plastic caps, and sourcing aluminum caps is cost prohibitive. So I have a bunch of artists like thinking on this one, like how can we get around it? So that's why the paints that I can dry, and my bottles, because there's not single use, like I reuse those and reuse them. I'm okay with it. So maybe the caps we just have to eventually, maybe that isn't necessarily a single use. I'm trying to be more mindful in all of the plastics that are out there. So you prefer chalk. Interesting, Brinson. Yeah. Do I make acrylic? I do not do acrylic either. Yeah. So, oh. So, let me, I forgot to wash my brush. So you guys have to choose red or black. We have Mars red and German vine black left as our colors. So let's show those right here. This is the black. And then Mars red right here, yellow shade. So we got one for black. We got 2 reds, or sorry, Jim, you can only vote once. Hey, Vera. Again, I didn't see Vera's hello either. Guys, come on. I want to be able to see the hellos. Why can't I see the hellos on here? That would be super helpful. Yeah, I'm trying to see what I can. Yeah, why can't I see these? No, that's the game thing. I'm like looking on like settings to see about getting it. So I have one, Naturalition. Jim got red. So 2 reds, 1 black votes. Yeah. That's like, I don't know why it's not letting me see it. I've got automatic chat. Message delay none. Like I should be able to see all of it. Everything's on. Yeah. So weird. And I don't have it set to where like only subs can chat either. Like it's open to everybody right now. Yeah, I've got all but bye Sheila, bye Terry, whatever, Alan. Welcome in, Erwin. How are you today? So I have no idea. Okay, I didn't even see that one. Shrubs. Oh, do you support immigrant youth in Asia? No. Uh, sorry. We are just making paint. That is all we are doing. We keep it simple. We are a safe for work channel. Uh, but yeah, so it looks like red wins. I am so upset about not being able to see the hello, like the hello waves. Like I am like legit upset about that. Why can't I see hello waves? Like I don't want to have to bring another device in here to monitor chat. Like it seems really silly to have to do, but if that's what it is, that's what it is. Set that over there so I don't actually knock it off. This bucket. Hello, Alan. Hello, Dukin. Thank you, Shrubs, for doing this for me. No, I can't see waves. That's what's so weird. I am not seeing any waves in my chat at all. Zero. I'm on my phone. I am doing this through the YouTube app. No secondary apps. It is being so Shrubs is at least saying hello, so I see them that way. I'm getting really miffed at my app. Oh no, he's got to go to a meeting. Okay, guys, in chat, say hello to people. I'm so glad you guys are waving. I really am. I am upset I can't see them. I can see your chats. So Jim, I see your chat. I see that wave. So if you guys can like say hello to people as if they wave so that I can know I want to say hi to them. I am not be rude. Yeah, it's not. So no idea what's going on with YouTube. Watch, rinse my hand. I just got pigment on it. This is one of the messy pigments, guys. Drying off my things. Muller. Okay. Hi, B. Okay, Maida Gonzalez. That's like it took me a second. I had to do it. Diggin, if you want to sub, you can sub. Do kind. Oh, is that what it is? Do kind? I love that. Um, we make paint here. Nothing super like crazy, controversial. Just make paint. And we're getting ready to make Mars red right now. Hello! Not your Lycian. Lycian? Lycian? I want to pronounce that correctly. Thank you. Hello, Alan. First time here. Yeah, we're making paint. One. It takes both hands, so I have to sand like kind of on the side of the phone when I go to mull the paint. It's a lot easier. I don't need my left hand. Two. For those of you who were here yesterday, you will see how different this is than the other Mars. We did another Mars red that was a blue shade, and it was different than this one. There's four. Hello? Duke. Okay, got it. We can say Duke. So next step, so we've got our pigment as we make a volcano. volcano made. And then we add watercolor medium. Duke and Daisy. Oh, okay. Awesome. Cool. Okay, I'm almost out of medium. I'm gonna have to make more medium. There we go. And now once we get the drips off of here, because it likes to stick. Okay, do you see how it's like rolling right there? Isn't that crazy? It's fun to kind of play with the pigment sometimes. We'll draw it. Boop. This one, this one's gonna be fun, guys. A little different. Except you do painting. So I am going to right now my paints are sold only in person. I'm working on getting the online store up and running. I've got to figure out shipping and a bunch of other like, can I get it to you safely? That is the big thing because I don't want to sell it. It's German. Oh, okay. Pronounce, sorry. A bit like listen. Okay. Lichen, like that. Or like lickin'. Like well, I am German from descent. Um, my family's been in the United States since like the 1860s, so little removed. Okay, now we'll start mulling this mess. So you can see this guy's a little messy. More like the first. Okay. Lichen, got it. Cool. Yeah, Deckard. Once I get to established with the, I'm also kind of come up with some fun ways to work with the live stream to like we make colors on live stream that you can purchase and stuff too. So you can see this one stays, it's like it's not thick, but it's still chunky. It's like it's just kind of a weird. It is so much different, and like the way it dries too is different than the other Mars Rad. So I kind of see when it comes to paint. Is this acrylic? No. So this is watercolor right here. So what I do is I make it wet, then so it's we put it in little half pans, and then it dries. Deck art. Yeah. So that is what we are doing. Yeah. Acrylic is an interesting medium in that as it's in contact with air, it polymerizes, so it becomes a plastic. And that's part of the reason why I'm not making acrylic. So when did I start? I've been doing it a little over a year now. Do have a long art background. If you look at my channel, I've been on YouTube almost 10 years now, in other mediums. So I dove headfirst, did so much research. Like, I took almost 6 months before I even announced I was doing this. Like, researching behind the scenes and stuff, just constantly reading, understanding color, color theory, color organization, like, different ways to organize color, uh, and then pigment research. So, it's fascinating. I really enjoyed it. Got to be really weirded out with how, um, your phone listens to you and stuff. Because Shrubs and I were having a conversation. Neither one of us had phones out. We're sitting in a coffee shop, and I'm showing him a picture of a standard book. Like, not online. This is a book, a physical book. And of one of the oldest surviving little paint palettes. And it is from ancient Egypt. It's really fascinating what colors are in it. And I was like recounting it too. So it wasn't like I was using the right words and everything else. I pull out my phone later, and the first thing in Facebook is a picture of that Egyptian palette. I'm like, that's just weird. Because I wasn't doing online research like on yet. Like, I was reading at that point, I was just reading a book. This would have even been like, yeah, this was January. So it was before I was even doing like making paint. So it was like, oh, it was so like, it gave me the ick. I can say that for sure. Like, I do not want my devices doing this. I do not want, like, I don't need it. Yeah. It's fun to watch. Yeah. You enjoy watching it on paper more? Yeah. But I only have so many hours in the day. Mm. So these are the things that need to get done. Yeah. The phones are always listening. Yeah. Sparkling pink color? I don't think so. Because I don't have any shimmery colors. Because I haven't decided my stance on mica yet. And like how to prove that mica is ethically sourced. Like, I've been trying to figure that one out, like if I'm gonna do it. So guess who's back? Hey Charles. Welcome in. I do remember you. I hope you're having a great Thursday. It is getting hot here. How long does it take to make paint? So depends on how you want to time it. Hands-on time, not that long. But when I'm drying the half pans, to dry them well is like 2 to 3 weeks. So, because you don't want to rush them. If you rush them, you end up with ugly pans. So what I'm making this time, this is Mars Red Yellow shade, Charles. It glitter. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Like, I know I don't do glitter. Again, just trying to figure out how I want to handle that as a business. So yeah, somebody else is out there making some good paint content, which is fun. Looks like tomato sauce. Yeah. So this is Mars Red watercolor that I am making right now. This is called paint mulling. For those of you who are new in here, it's how you get the pigment and the binding medium to come together in a lovely harmony. And it is time to scrape it back to the middle because I have totally gotten it all over the place now. So hi, Terrace, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Goodness, we're almost to 50 likes already. 50 likes, we get to go touch grass with Lottie. Earlier, we just let her out. We couldn't go touch grass because it wasn't touch grass time. Okay, let's bring this into the middle and we'll mull it back out one more time. Hopefully that'll get it together. Hopefully this one's not going to need 3. It may need 3. So right now I'm just using a palette knife to scrape it back together. And we will smush it again. Oh, thank you, Charles. That's really kind of you to say. I think you guys are awesome to get to come and hang out with me while I make my paint, while we get ready for market tomorrow. Not on my finger. I'm gonna get it off because I don't. What happens if you leave like paint on yourself somewhere like that? You will end up just a little bit. I wish I could make paint too. uh it's not hard. It really isn't. I was about to eat an apple. Oh no, not mushy and bruised apples. We had like a whole series of apples that we got, like that were just not the greatest. Like we were buying different kinds, trying to find a good one, and like we just kept getting them, and they were like that grainy, mushy. It was very unpleasant. I was like, I am so let down by these apples. Yeah, apples are good. Yeah, I want them to be crisp. Good crisp apple. So who watched the moon launch yesterday? The Artemis rocket. It was pretty crazy. Um, so I'm kind of seeing something interesting around people my age who were children. Oh, I'm sending the chicks. Ah, has a football on it. Are you excited for the World Cup? I don't know that much. I am such an American. And I haven't, honestly, I haven't been watching much of any sports lately. I watched the Olympics. I enjoyed that. We were watching a lot of the like lesser known sports. um, but okay, so with the moon launch and people specifically close to my age who were children when Challenger launched, all of us, I think, were watching it like with like this weird like mini triggering response like to it, like taking a deep breath and just like so like freaked out like a minute, like okay, just get up, get up, get up, get up, you know. And I didn't expect to have that much. I mean, oh, it says it, yeah, awesome. I hope you do make it. So I use this pad right here to keep it from slipping, but this is glass, Duke. So that's really cool. I hope you do get to become a, which is funny. I did play a collegiate sport. I'm a softball player, played collegiately. Um, back in the day. But yeah, so we were all kind of like just not taken aback by that. I don't know what that stuff is. Yeah. Vivid yes, okay, Mama Pal, thank you. Like like, it was so weird, like, I wasn't and I'm like, I was 7, so but yeah. And it's like, it's not like I think it's gonna happen, it's just it was, like, so weird. Would love that as a hair color, that would be a fun hair color. It does kinda look like rust. It's a good red, it really it's I just find it so interesting how different it behaves. So, yeah. The person telling me about I don't think it's not real. I okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. The whole reason I played collegiate softball was because a 5th grade coach didn't play me as much as I thought she should have. And it became my whole like my mission was to prove her wrong. So, so anyway, I believe with hard work you can do it. I went from playing 1 inning my entire 5th grade year to playing collegiate. Yeah. I don't even know if she knows I did, in all honesty, I do not know if she has a clue, but I knew, and I know, and that's like, I did it. Like, I really doubt I took up that much room in her mind. Yeah. So, this is a fun color. Addictive Red is normally in here, and she is a ginger, and we joke about the fake red colors, and I, like, went through college with, like, fake red hair because again, if you figure out the age, if I was 7 Challenger, X-Files was huge when I was in college, and Dana Scully hair. So, yeah, yeah, especially color. What was the name of the special that blew up? I was 7 as well, that was Challenger. Yeah. You know, as a child, I didn't realize how, like, close I was born to the moon landing. Like, the moon landing was less than 10 years before I was born, which, it seemed like it was ancient history by that point, yet it was, like, still super recent. And at that point, everybody, like, you would stop school to watch the shuttle launches. And I think that's why it's so vivid to us is like we stopped class, the little Catholic school that I was in rolled in the wheelie TV that was black and white because they couldn't afford color TVs. And we'd been like reading about it for months ahead of time out of our weekly readers. So hold on, my thing. 69. Okay, so yeah, you were like really close to that. No. Yeah, making my paints. Yep. What am I gonna do with the paint? This gets no, she thought it was a package. Yeah. Going, yeah. So yeah, it was foreign challenger. Okay, you remember like we all like the things that we remember, like it was there. But yeah, we like read about it in our weekly readers, which was for those of you who don't know what a weekly reader is, it was like we got these little booklets weekly at our school that like talked about current events and news things in a kid friendly manner. And you had to answer questions. So it was like reading comprehension. And There would be similar stories, but at the appropriate grade level. So it give you something to talk about at home too. So if you had multiple kids, like discussion. So it was really cool. My mom wasn't even alive at that time. That's hilarious. Yeah. So, but yeah. So I think it's cool that they're going up. Who knows what they'll see? And a black and white TV. Yes, 1985. And there was the teacher. Like that was the whole big thing. We like all heard about the teacher and everything. It was going up. And I was only 31. It's okay, Charles. I feel ancient on YouTube. I can tell you that compared to a lot of the creators and everything out there. Staying at my mom. Ooh. Where'd you get my fish? New food. Ooh. It's the fish having trouble with the food, or are you just out of food? Because those are two different reasons to get food. Okay. My fish doesn't like his food. Oh no. So Pulala, yeah, I am making paint. Mixing paint. Yeah. Not making wicked chili. That would be some hot chili sauce probably right there. So it doesn't hurt my wrist. Shoulder gets really tired. So the wrist, because the wrist isn't really doing a whole lot. It's just resting. It does make my yeah, shoulder gets worn out. Part of it too is because I'm working on my kitchen island because I don't have a good counter spot to do that. I don't think there's a lost spaceship up there. There may be a space station or something. Yeah, it comes across to me pretty orange as well. Here it is yellow shade of Mars red. Um it is combined. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape this in before I start doing swatches just to be a little neater so I have a good spot to set my muller. Okay. Let's clean off the muller. And next we have the black. The black is going to be the most interesting one because it is a thirsty pigment, so it takes this extra binder in medium. There we go. So let's go ahead. now and get my little swatch. Black. Yes, we're getting to the black. I'm doing my German class right now since I'm online school. Just in the video. Oh goodness, I very close to orange. I think 10 people on board. Huh? Oh goodness. Nope, did not watch any Bob Ross. Okay, Mars Red. I did watch Brush with Becca put out a video about oil painting, and she was dressed like Bob Ross. There we go. There's Mars Red, yellow shade. Now to do, I'll try to make sure I don't get this everywhere. Do this guy. Huh? I know, isn't it interesting how much it changed? So fun story. Back in the day, I took AP French, and I was at not a giant school, but not a tiny school either. And I had never had to do one of those like recording things where like you record yourself talking. So that was like a whole new experience. But what happened is I get in there and I could hear myself talking and it cracked me up. So literally all the tape that was recorded of me from that was me laughing because I couldn't stop laughing at how funny I sounded coming through the tape. Okay, Mars Red, yellow. Well, there you can kind of see the two Mars reds next to each other. They are slightly different, not a ton. So let's go ahead and we'll put a little bit of paint in here. And then we'll do our other pans. There we go. It's in the corners. Now we'll fill the other pans now that my palette has a little bit of paint. 1, 2, 3. I don't like your, yeah. I did not know that you could turn it down to where you didn't hear yourself. So, needless to say, I did not get a passing grade on that AP test, which cracked him. I still laugh over it at the end of the day. I got a bachelor's of science, so I didn't even need the language credit anyway when it came down to it. So, nothing lost. But yeah, it makes for a funny story now. But I feel sorry too. I think about the person grading it who just got a letter, got a tape of uh, this person laughing. And like, how do I grade this? Because I would go to talk and then I would just start laughing. It's like, oh, like getting it into the corners. Hi, what am I making, Roxy? Yeah, that would be hilarious to get that. Right now I am making watercolor paints. So I'm filling the pans, and you don't fill a pan all the way. So these are half pans actually, not whole pans, but these are half pans. If you fill them all the way when they dry, what happens is they just separate and then they sink in the middle. They get really, they're not pretty. So you fill them little by little and let it dry. So now I'm going to put this in a little bottle so that I can come back to it later. So I make paint once, and then I will fill those bottles and they'll be ready. I cannot paint for the life of me. Oh, no worries. Pencil. I love color pencils. Okay, and there we go. There is Mars red, yellow shade. Let's get the label. We just have black left, German vine black. Label on. Okay, sync time. We got to clean up so we can do the next color. All my friends are at school. I haven't spoken to them. Oh, that's what happens. All of my friends are at work. That's why I'm here with you guys. So I can make new friends and we can hang out together. Okay, there we go. This was like, I was trying to get it. Okay, let's clean up the board. Thanks, Tom. There we go. Ugh, that took a little more cleaning than normal. Chat, chat here now. And I can look because I can't see it while I'm doing sync content. Yay, new color. I know your friends. Speaking of school region, that's no fun. So there we go. Ah, I got it on my arm. Look, see, I gotta get that off my arm. Be right back. Okay, there we go. Thought that was super fast. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Our last color for today, German Vine Black. Let's get ready here. Okay, there's that. And the muller, paint muller. Oh gosh, yeah, trying to wipe that off. It's just more so about having to clean. Like I think I'm clean, and then it's like, no, I still got to get more off. That's more so the issue. Is like just when you think you've got it all, that little bit that sneaks in, or when I don't realize I've gotten it on an outfit or the clothes I'm wearing. Okay, last color, which is German Vine Black. Right here, it is, you can see an actual black PBK 11 right there. That is pigment black. And this guy is, it's not like Prussian blue, but it's going to be a little difficult. One, two, three, and four. Make my puddle or my volcano. Yeah, when you find that little bit of paint that you thought you got it all, but haha, just kidding. Okay, I told you guys this one's thirsty. This one's really, like, it needs so much. It's almost a full double. Okay, now combine it. Okay, we're getting really, really close to 50 likes, guys. If you're enjoying, go ahead and give that like. At 50, we get to go outside and touch grass. And I would like to touch grass today. What is this? This is black watercolor that I'm making right now. The exact shade is German, or pigment that I'm using is German Vine Black. It is, right now we're just at the stage where I have just mixed the pigment and the binder together, and I will mull it in just a second. So it's watercolor. So yeah, not makeup. Be very similar though. And a lot of the pigments I use are rated for that. So, so yeah, there's a lot of overlap in paint and makeup, which makes sense. Okay, so next I'm gonna mull. This one's kind of gritty, but now we start mulling, and that's when it all comes together. So as I mull, it will smooth. And this is the process that gets the pigment really well incorporated with the binder. Because you want the binder to encapsulate the pigment. This one has a smell too. I'm trying to figure out how I would explain the smell. Kind of similar to stale coffee grounds. Here's when I acquire pigments. I go to Natural Pigments is one of the shops I use. I also do source from Natural Paints and Gamblin. I just order them online. So Charles, that's how you get them. But welcome in, Cybercow and Roxy and Heather. I hope you guys are having a great day where you are. It is lovely today. It's a little warm, but the breeze is making it feel very comfortable in my kitchen. I got the windows open, so enjoying a lovely day. Yeah, they all have clove oil. So um, normally all I smell is clove oil, but different pigments have a slightly different odor to them. The Mars Red Blue that I made the other day has a slight like smell of smoke to it. Yeah. You can also you can smash rocks and dirt. Yeah. I do make some of my own pigments. I did that. I've done that on some live streams where we make pigments I did them out of dandelions and yard violets. I did some out of beets. Typically, if I have science somewhere in the title, we're making pigments. Like clay, isn't that how some people make colors by smashing different ones? Yeah. So like ochres come from rocks, earth pigments come from dirt. Um, Lake pigments typically come from botanicals. So there's any ways. I mean, somebody once thought that's a cool color. What can I do with it? And they're suddenly painting, right? And they realized, hey, this dirt, when I smash it into the shape and I get it warm, it stays that way and it's useful. Yeah. So, yep, science. So if I had not doubled the amount of binder I put in, this would have been a thick, awful mess. And yes, I've learned that the hard way making this paint. This is some pretty cool dirt. Let me use this dirt. Yeah. Hopefully everybody can see how much smoother it's getting slowly but surely as we make our figure eights. Serpentine, serpentine. Yeah. Welcome back, Solar. Hope you're Solar fan. I'm glad you're back. This is the last color of the day. This is German Vine Black. It is a natural inorganic pigment, and it takes a little bit of work to get together. It's really thirsty, so it likes a lot of binder, a lot of medium added to it. And it takes a little extra work to get it all combined. Like when I first mixed it, it was really lumpy and chunky. It is a good black. It will dry a little. I'm trying to think how to describe it. We'll look at it here in a second and I'll show you when it dries. So I'm trying to think how to describe it. We'll just take a look here in a minute. Oh goodness, we are getting so close to that 50. The 50 is when I get to go outside and touch grass. Okay, let's bring it to the middle and then we'll mull it again. Scrape. It's getting so much smoother. There we go. Yay, grass. This is fun to do. It is fun. I find it really enjoyable. Um, Getting ready for the market, there's a lot of to-dos. So my brain right now is on the like 1,000 little things I have to do to get ready. Um, the good news is I'm only introducing like one set of new products, which is the dot card, so I don't have a lot to have to add in for it, but I have signage and those like a lot of little things. Like I'm texting to make sure testing right now to make sure all the lights are ready to work, and we had to get the tent up, and I made the sign and everything. So the paint making part, that's fun. The other extras, sometimes not as much. Yeah, this is going great right now. It's really coming together. Still a little gritty, not bad. But I do, hey, yeah. Yeah. This is the German black, German vine black. So I'm not 100% for sure off the top. Yeah. Yeah. Right there. So it is, it's a good black. It's just, it's very thirsty. And so it takes a little bit extra effort to get it back, get it all together. So, Jim, yeah, fine. No worries. I know it's probably hard to understand, especially with these words where it's like both would make perfect sense. Give it a drink. Yeah. That's what it did. This one is one of the few paints I have that gets a full double amount of medium. Most of the time it's one and a, like if it's beyond one, it's like one and a half. This one's like, I want it all. Give it to me. I want it all. So there we go. One more like touch grass time. Just in time for the end too. That would be perfect. That would be absolutely perfect. Perfect timing. Chad had perfect timing yesterday because like it was all cloudy. And right at the time we hit the 50 likes to get to go outside and touch grass, the sun came out. It was like amazing how like perfect the timing was. So, we did it. We get to go outside once we get this done. Because I can't leave it. I don't want it to dry. We will in stream outside today. Maybe we will even take our dogs. I'm going to have to use code words here. Yellow disco fun outside. And have, hey, Samantha, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are making the paint. Well, I'm making the paint. A lot of people are watching, but it's their support that's helping me do it. So going on an adventure with the dog. Yes, with my sweet puppy. She knows I'm talking about her. I love when she comes over here and stands next to me when I talk about her, which is really, really sweet. She's like, hey, hey, we getting ready to go have some fun? So you'll see, even with the double amount of medium, how thick this still is. Like in theory, it should be almost watery with how much I put in there, but it is still really thick. Hey, Scarlett, welcome in. Yeah, they always keep their ears tuned. That is right. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. It is a lovely day here. Clean the muller. It's hard to see where it needs cleaned because I just see black. Everywhere black. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now to do all of the swatches. 1, 2. I accidentally grabbed 2 squares. Thanks for the thumbs up. My dog is being so lazy. Oh, you just have to We are like nothing. It's cloudy. We're not getting any rain. Oh, I love dogs. Oh, Ace, that's a great name for a dog. Okay, now to get these swatches done without making too much of a mess. We're gonna start with this one. I'm gonna do the ones where I don't end up with it on my finger. 53. How old is my dog? She is 8. She had her birthday in February. I have a little short where we make our birthday egg. Now she's a toy poodle, so she'll have typically toy poodles, smaller breeds live a little longer. So dog is 4. Look at this. That one has a good pull. I like that pull. Toy poodle, yeah. She's a little lady. When we got her, we were living in a little tiny apartment condo in San Diego. And she was the perfect size, especially considering we had 3 teenagers in that apartment too. Have to go. Bye, Solar. Have a great rest of your day. We're almost done here. Okay, now getting this guy over. My palette. You can see I did black. Actually, you can't see. If you look, you will see that I put black oxide in the wrong thing because I'm cool like that. There we go. There's German Vine Black in. I'm going to rinse my brush and my fingers, and then we'll start filling cans. There we go. Now I won't accidentally get black paint in places. Like these dark colors, I'm always like, I don't want to get it. I know, a mismarked spot. Part of it's like, do I just make a new one? Because look, it's also like I got water there. It's like I can make myself a new swatch chart. It's not a big deal. It's kind of what I'm known for, swatch charts. Spread it around here. There we go. Okay. Now we'll start filling the half pans. Grab 3. Oh, and even 60. Wow. Going for bonus points today. Bonus points are extra innings. How do you guys want to look at it? Gotta go. Bye, Karen. Have a great rest of your day. There's one done. Two. And three. Three done. There have been quite no worries. Tiniest dresser drawers. They are very tiny dresser drawers. Just imagine how small the dresser would be. Or it could be really big with a lot of really tiny drawers. Okay, now to put it in the bottle, I gotta go get a bottle because I wasn't planning on Posillipo needing one. Okay, got a bottle. Okay. There we go. Get it in. There we go. Outside, heading home. Hey, shrubs. Do you think you could get me a Diet Coke? Please? It's our last paint of the day. It's actually our last paint of the week. Looks funny I'm making paint. I did one black yesterday. And so I was like, thought it looked like Venom from, the Spider-Verse and stuff. I was like, I could see that. Come on, pop the bubble. There we go. It it just wants to say thick. Like even with the extra medium, it is as I said, it is a thirsty pigment. I mean, maybe. Shrubs is my Diet Coke supplier. He feeds my habit. Mainly because we are out of them here at the house and need to go to the grocery store and actually get them. But there's a corner store that he will pass right before he gets home. Okay, almost done. Then we get to go touch grass. There we go. German Vine Black, done. Put the label on. We get to clean. Then we get to go touch grass. I have a feeling the dogs. Do you like picnics? Yes, I have not been on one in forever. Fun fact, Shrubs and I's first date was a picnic. German Vine Black. Carry this over, then I'll bring the phone over. All right, we'll bring the camera over. There we go. There we go. Start the cleaning. It's also crazy to think I'm cleaning these for the last time this week. What else needs to be washed? All the stuff. Uh, there we go. There we go. And wash the hands one last time. Well, now let's go touch grass. We get to go touch grass. Lottie, where are you? There you are. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's see Lottie. There's Lottie. Hi, Lottie. Come on, let's go get you. It's actually nice if there's a stream or what. Oh, yeah, definitely. There was our first date was right by a river that ran through where we were in East Tennessee at the time. Okay, Lottie, look. What's this? What's this? I know you love this. Let's go. We're gonna go downstairs. This is her favorite thing in the whole wide world. She adores this frisbee. If you look, it's actually been broken. That little thing broke a frisbee. Now she's gonna have trouble going down the stairs because she wants the frisbee so bad. I know you want this frisbee. You want the frisbee. Uh-huh. I know you're so excited. Sorry, guys. Sorry for your ears there. Okay, go on up. I know. You're so excited. Come on. Okay, here we go. She is ready for me to throw the frisbee. It's over there. Silly. So let's touch the grass. Touching grass. Now, where do you think you're going, miss? No, you come back here. You come back here. We're not done. We're not done. Ready? Thank you. This is our house. We have a house that's designed for poor adults. No. So, because our kids are big and I work from home. So it's one of those, it's like, oh, okay, things start, once you start doing square footage math. Ready? Okay, are you done? Yep, she's running back down with her frisbee. This is where it gets funny. She is going downstairs with the frisbee. We're currently doing a lot of work on the house. We had some pretty bad storm damage to our roof, and there are literally like there were holes in my kitchen ceiling and stuff, so those are getting fixed. Sadly, our tulips are at the end right now. Stacey said they were really pretty. Like we got to enjoy them. But they're done. So there's our Lottie. She's going on in. I'm gonna sit over here. It's dark in here. Now my glasses are I should have just done this outside where the glasses are transitioned. So hi. Store I think stream went great today. Got a lot of paints made. I'm happy about the amount of work, but big day tomorrow with the I know, run away. She's taken her frisbee. Like you're not gonna take it from me. So hey, we got a lot done. Market still tomorrow, so that's gonna be a big day. A lot still left to do. Yeah, nice to see you. It's not that I hide my face. It's just that it's a lot more interesting to watch what I'm doing than watching me do. Like it's one of those. Like yeah, I would rather you guys see the paint. So anyway, that is tomorrow. So weird time tomorrow. It will be later. Because setup starts at 3. So it'll probably be close to like 4:30 when I go live. And I will show you guys all the booth and everything all set up and let you guys kind of see the event because it's a lovely evening. So the art teacher look, thank you. But yeah, that is it for today. I will look forward. Oh, I have 2 dimples, yes. One on each side. And so yeah, tomorrow get to have a lot of fun and I'm looking forward to it too. Like it is such a lovely evening and get to it honestly sounded like there was rain. I was like, rain? But no. So yeah, so tomorrow will be a lovely evening. I want you guys to get to see our cute little downtown. That's where I want my art store to be once I get it and stuff. Still years down the road. So anyway, I have had so much fun getting to hang out with you. I hope you've had fun making paint. And so oh, you like my curly hair? The curly hair is new. Um, it was part of my fun last week. Oh, it's not natural. It is so not natural. I totally went in my daughter's in cosmetology school and told her I wanted a 1987 perm. So yeah, not natural at all. I have had straight hair for years. Another Elizabeth. Hi, I'm Elizabeth. So welcome in. Hello. I saw that. So yeah, I just like jokingly told my daughter, I was like, I want a 1987 perm. And today's like, I didn't do the hair. Like, I'm gonna go do it right now. Thank you. I think I love it. I'm having so much fun with it. Like tomorrow it will be like rocker done, and that's what I want. So anyway, you guys are gonna see it tomorrow when I like look put together and ready. This is around the house look. So stop. My best friend has that name too. Wow! Oh, that's so crazy. So anyway, I have natural long curly hair. Cool. I would love to have naturally long curly hair. Mine is not natural. So the color is though. This is my color. I do not color my hair. That's why you see the gray. But that is it for today, guys. I am been closing out now for like 10 minutes and I get distracted quite a bit. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening and I will see you tomorrow again later. So expect it like 4:30 my time. It is currently 3 o'clock where I am. So if you can do the math where you are. So anyway, it's spelled Elisha Beth. Oh, funny. Yeah, I'm Eliza. Like if you look, the B is capital. So it's like 2 names railroad together. It's really, really, really southern. But yeah, thank you. So I hope you guys have had fun. I've had fun hanging out with you. Tomorrow you get to see the market, and then we'll be back with regular paint content next Tuesday. So that is it for today. Have a great day. Bye.